3:47 a.m. You're asleep. Your position isn't. In 90 seconds, the price drops 4%. Your stop loss triggers. Your margin is gone. And then, the price comes right back, like nothing happened. Understood. Here is the narration in the tone you described. You wake up to a zero. The market wakes up like it slept fine. Understood. Here is the narration in the tone you requested. You call it bad luck. A freak candle. It wasn't luck. It was a harvest. That candle had a target. The target was you. Tonight, I'll show you the machine that hunted you. Understood. Here is the narration. Who built it? Who feeds it? And who eats? Understood. Here is the narration in the described tone. This is the hidden hand. Understood. I'll narrate the line in that tone for you now. They told you liquidation is a safety feature, protection for the system, never for you. Understood. I'll deliver it in the tone you described. Because in leveraged trading, your loss is not an accident. Understood. Here's the line in that tone. Here's the route for the next 6 minutes. Understood. I'll provide the narration in the tone and manner described. 1. What liquidation actually is. The math they don't slow down to show you. 2. The hunt. How clustered stop losses become bait. 3. The feast. The night $19 billion vanished. And at the end, how to stop being prey. No signals, no predictions, just the machine opened up. Because once you see it, it can't hunt you the same way again. Understood. I will narrate it now in the specified tone. They love leverage. 10x leverage means you control $10 with 1. Understood. Here is the narration in the tone you described. The other 9? Borrowed from the house. And the house never lends without a leash. The leash is called maintenance margin. Price moves against you. The gauge climbs. Understood. Here is the narration. Cross the line and the exchange doesn't call you. It takes the position automatically, instantly. At 10x, a 10% move wipes you. At 50x, 2%. A rounding error kills you. Now ask, how often does crypto move 2% in a day? Every single day. So, a 50x position isn't a trade, it's an appointment. Understood. Here is the narration in the described tone. The house knows the exact price where you die. It's printed on your screen the moment you open the trade. Understood. Here is the line delivered as requested. You see a number. The machine sees coordinates. And here's what they don't slow down to show you. Understood. Here we go. When you're liquidated, you don't just lose the trade. Understood. Here's the narration in the requested tone. You pay a liquidation fee to the exchange. Your wreckage feeds their insurance fund. Billions sit in those funds, built from accounts like yours. Step back and look at the shape of this. Millions of traders, each with a printed death price. Cluster those numbers on one map. And you get the most valuable document in crypto. A map of exactly where money is forced to move. Not where it might move, where it must. Every hunter in history wanted one thing, to know where the prey drinks. So, who reads the map? Whales, market makers, Trading desks with more money than your city. For them, your stop-loss cluster isn't risk. It's fuel. Here's the play. Textbook. Legal. Ruthless. Price sits just above a dense band of liquidations. Understood. Here is the narration in that tone. A whale sells hard. Not to exit. To push. Price dips into the band. The first stops, trigger, and forced selling begins. Understood. I'll deliver it in that calm, cold, slightly ominous investigative documentary tone. Unhurried. Here it comes. Every liquidated long is sold automatically. At market. No mercy. That selling pushes price lower, which triggers more liquidations. A cascade. A machine eating its own exhaust. And at the bottom, who's buying? Understood. Here's the narration. The same whale at a discount you paid for. Then price snaps back. The wick you saw at 3:47 a.m. On the chart, it's a shadow. In reality, it's a receipt. They even have a name for it. Stop hunting. Your exchange watches this happen every night. Why allow it? Follow the fees. Volatility is their revenue. Your panic is volume. The casino from our last investigation? This is its butcher shop. And the tools are public. Liquidation maps are sold as a service. Everyone can see where the herd put its stops. Right below the round number. Right under support. Understood. Here it is. Predictable prey is cheap prey. And funding rates tell hunters which side the herd is on. Too many longs? The market leans long. The hunt goes down. Too many shorts? It goes up. A short squeeze. The direction doesn't matter. The crowd does. Because the machine doesn't bet on price. Understood. Here is the narration. It bets on you. October 10th, 2025. Remember the date. Understood. Here's the narration. One headline. One tariff tweet. Markets flinch. Crypto doesn't flinch. It detonates in hours. $19 billion in positions erased. The largest liquidation event in crypto history. Understood. Here it is. 1.5 million traders gone in one night. Cascades tripped cascades. Insurance funds drank for hours. Understood. Here's the narration in that tone. Exchanges stayed online. Fees kept printing. And by morning, price found a floor and began to climb. The coins didn't vanish. They moved. From leveraged hands to patient ones. The market called it a crash. The machine called it Tuesday. Understood. Here is the narration in the described tone. $19 billion. And not one law was broken. Understood. Here is the narration in that tone. So, how do you stop being prey? Understood. Here is the narration in the requested tone. Rule 1. Leverage is a loan from the hunter. Above 5x, you're not trading. You're volunteering. If you use it at all, know your liquidation price before you enter. Understood. Here's the narration. Rule 2. Your stop loss is a coordinate. Hide it. Never at the round number. Never exactly under support. Understood. Here's the narration in the tone you described. Where the crowd puts stops, that's where wicks go. Rule 3. Size so that no single candle can end you. 1 or 2% of your account per trade. Boring? Alive. Rule 4. Isolated margin. 1 trade, 1 blast radius. Cross margin means 1 bad night takes everything. Certainly, here it is. Rule 5. Check the map yourself. If you can see the herd stops, so can the whale. Act accordingly, and the quiet option nobody sells you. Understood. Here is the narration in the tone you've described. No leverage at all. Spot. Patience. The hunter starves. Understood. Here's the line in the tone you described. You can't be liquidated if you never borrowed the leash. The machine isn't evil. It's honest to those who read it. They built a casino and called it a market. We walked in blind. Now you've seen the back rooms. Understood. Here is the narration in the tone you described. Trade less. Size smaller. Hide your coordinates. Or don't play at all. Someone's hand was always on the market. Now you can see it.